What's up, goodies? Welcome back to my channel and to my kitchen, how to cook. And today I'm going to show you how I make a mean, taste delicious sorrel drink for Christmas, for New Year, just about any time of the year. In the kitchen, fast, easy and simple. Make sure to subscribe, goodie, if you have not, and turn on the post notifications so you won't miss any other upload of all our returning goodie. When you don't know set, when the girl love you, ready to cook? Come on, let's cook. Alright, goodies, let's turn up this Jamaican authentic sorrel juice, sorrel drink in the kitchen every time straight. To get started, we're going in with our dried sorrel. Now, I did purchase this one from my local farmer's market. If you did not know or you do not know what dried sorrel look like, this is it right here. To prepare your dried sorrel, you want to go ahead and rinse it off first, okay? You want to rinse off your sorrel before you actually start to the process of cooking it. Now, in my container here, I am going to pour it out, just like so. I did only buy 1 pack. And then I'm going to add cold water only to it, right? Now, when you add the cold water, you'll definitely see a change in the water. Of course, the sorrel is red. But you want to make sure that you rinse it off just like so before you move on to any step, because it may have dirt on there. Okay, it is fruits, y'all, and it's outdoorsy, so just make sure that you give it a good rinse just like so. Not very harsh, but don't use hot water here at all or warm water. Make sure that your water is pretty much cold to the touch, just like this. All right. Then you want to go ahead and pour it off in a strainer. As you could see, it is as a red color. That's how you know you have the real thing. So you just go ahead and just stir off the water here, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next step. Right, very simple. Just make sure you rinse it off is what I'm trying to say before you do anything further. Looks pretty good. All right, so up next, I'm going to go ahead and put my water on my stovetop, like so. Pretty big pot, my Dutch pot, and then I pour off the sorrel into the water here. Now my fire is at an extreme low heat. It's not even on medium heat, it's on the lowest point, because I don't want my sorrel to boil. I want my sorrel to steam. Now I did go ahead and add a couple of bay leaves to it, and then to the bay leaves I did go in and add a cinnamon stick, and to the cinnamon stick and the bay leaf I added some pimento seeds or pimento berries, whichever you want to call it. All right, so I went ahead and add some there, and then to all of those three I did add a lot of ginger. Okay, I did slice some and I chopped up some of the ginger. So you want to go ahead and slice some of it, and you want to go ahead and chop some, and then I added about 4 slices of lime. Now, if you don't have lime, you could add lemon, but I like to add some kind of a lemony flavor to my sorrel. Now, not everyone does add lime, but I love the flavor of the lime to my sorrel juice. So that's what I decided to do here. Make it your own, goodie, all right? Because a lot of people don't like to add cinnamon, but cinnamon sticks give your sorrel a wicked taste, flavor. Trust me. Now, as you can see, everything is coming together nicely, and my fire is at a very extreme low heat. We don't want to boil this. Like I said before, you just want to go ahead and steam it just to get that busting of flavor from your sorrel. Now, I covered it up, and then I came back 1 hour later. 1 hour later, this is what you have. You will not see it boiling. If you open your pot and see it boil, it's a bubble, that means you definitely did something wrong. Okay, you want to infuse the sorrel and make it pop out the flavor. All right, so after an hour, and it looks pretty much like that, at the next goodie, I turn off the heat. So I did go ahead and turn off the stove. All right, that looks absolutely perfect. All right, and then after I turned it off, I let it sit and do what it needed to do for an entire 24 hours later, okay? Is what I did. Right now, you could do this. You don't have to take that the process that long. But for me, when I'm doing sorrel, me is a old school. I like it this way. All right, so that's what it looks like. Perfect, nice and beautiful. And then I just covered it up and let it sit and work it magic while I was sleeping. 24 hours next day later, but come back and a time for do the things. Time for talk the things, yes sir. Now this is what our sorrel looks like in the pot. Take it off the stove top. You see it has steam up nice. Perfect. Trust me, when you open up that pot, all the smell from the cinnamon, the bay leaves, I was going to say nothing, the bay leaf, the pimento berries, the ginger, the lime. Trust me, when I tell you this, that smell, the aroma is everything. Look how rich that is. Perfect, goodie. Perfect. This is how you want your sorrel to be looking, okay? Nice and rich. And you're going to make sure that you get every last flavor from your sorrel. So all I did here was strain it off, just like so, all right? And of course, I did go back in and strain it off. Like I did add 2 more times water on there just to make sure that I got everything from my sorrel. Okay, we want to make sure that we get every little nicks and cranny, as I call any little nicks and cranny from this is what I plan to do. Okay, so you could do this, you don't have to do this, but for me it's a must. Okay, come on, I'm not going to waste around here. So I went ahead and I rinsed it 2 times, y'all, and pour it off in my mix, and I was ready to go. Now, even the pulps, I did not waste it. I went ahead and put it in my garden. Perfect fertilizer for my garden outside, so that way it will be ready for spring when I'm ready for plant my onion and my tomato and them something there. So that's what it looks like, and it came out absolutely beautiful. Nice. Make sure so now follow all of the steps, okay? And since you're still here watching, you must like what you see. So go ahead and show some love and support simply by thumbsing up, y'all. Thumbs up, goodie. Thumbs up the video so it could be pushed out to a much wider audience. Okay, baby? Next we'll send I do the thing. Do up the thing. Alright, goodies. So now that we're done with that major step and the process, it's time to sweeten or sorrel juice or sorrel drink, whatever you want to call it. I strained mine 2 times. You don't have to do all of that because me cook extra. I did like 2 times. I strained it, as you can see here, okay? I want to make sure I strain off everything. I didn't want to have no little debris or nothing from the sorrel. So I made sure I strained it off. Okay, we don't want to have the sorrel trash in the glass. No, perfect. Now to give it some flavor, I added my red label wine, just like this. Use whatever you have. Then I added some Jamaican white rum. Write this up. Use whatever you have. You know, if you don't have it, that's fine. Just substitute that out. Just to burst it up. If you're going to give this to kids, don't put none in it. Okay. Alright, so I did go ahead and add my brown sugar. I never add white sugar, y'all. I never add white sugar when I am making a juice such as this one. Now, if you don't want to add sugar to it, of course you could add it. You could just drink it just like so. But add some sugar. Add whatever kind of flavoring that you want to add to it to make it your own, to make it taste buds happy. But I did go ahead and add some Jamaican brown sugar from my Jamaican folks, okay? My people's support, big support. So I went ahead and added that, and that was it, y'all. The thing turn up loud. And that is it, y'all. Look how the thing nice and rich and filled with nothing but Jamaican flavor. The thing massive. Right there, sir. The thing turn up loud. Yes, goodie. All right, goodies. We are all done, and trust me, the thing smell absolutely amazing. Now, if you're a Jamaican, then you know that you have to have a slice of our authentic Jamaican brown cake, black cake, rum cake. I did upload this recipe a couple of days ago, so go ahead and check that out. The link will be down below. But this baby is fire. So good, so rich, super delicious, okay? Make sure that when I have a slice of this cake, because this cake is so good. Super delicious, moist, and easy to make. Make sure you follow the recipe. Bring them, come and send them, come, because I'm waiting. And when you get done doing all of that, tell me, what do you want to see me cook next time in my kitchen? And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy. Happy New Year 2026. Here we come.